Okay, welcome back. Let's start off by doing a quick recap. We got the vials, we got the flower for the dog. So now what needs to happen is I'm going to loot this area of the some type of, I'm guessing it's some kind of temporary Darkspawn encampment, which we defeated. There had to have been at least maybe 8 of them located at this camp that we destroyed. And the reason why I wanted to come over here was because I thought there would be something cool over here. Maybe they were guarding something, but I'm not seeing much of anything. Here's a... Oh, wait a minute.
Darkspawn have sensed us.
Darkspawn over there. Okay. I'm gonna grab this plant.
It shall be done.
There's some Darkspawn over here. I guess we'll take care of them. Take care of these archers. A lot of archers.
As you say.
Okay, where is Alistair? Alistair needs to help me with that one. Who is this? Davith. And Jory. Still frightened.
We must be victorious!
Okay, I think I gotta turn down, I think it's the voices. Turn down the dialogue. Okay, looks like we have tried.
Shall be done.
A piece of malachite. That's interesting. This stone is patterned with odd bands and ripples of color, like the contents of a witch's cauldron. Cool turquoise, I guess, color. Okay, lesser health poultice.
Now I'm all lightheaded.
Lyrium potion. Restriction is mage, which we do not have at the this time. Okay. I really should... Jansen's trail sign. What is that? We also have to be on the lookout for a tree bridge of some sort. Supposedly there's some kind of sign here. Oh, this is the tree leading up against the ruins. But there was also another tree over there, so... But the X is here, so I'm guessing that is the sign on the letter to Joby. The Darkspawn were here, so I guess we will just continue forward. And I'm hearing some more Darkspawn, or perhaps wolves. And we've got rogues. Okay. Should probably set up some kind of tactics here. But it is on medium difficulty, so I am not too worried about it, but I am seeing much more rogues. Are down. That's it. We have a flask of acid. I wonder if I could sell it to that quartermaster who was selling those, I'm guessing they were illegal items. I thought he was going to have drugs of some sort, but it was more like illegal weapons. Okay, let's continue on here. I still have not seen the tree bridge. Looks like there's some wolves over there. How can I get over there? Perhaps from the other side. Or right here. Okay, let's take care of the pack of wolves. Is it the blighted wolves? And it's not. Just regular old wolves. The bane of every young adventurer, that and the rat. Alpha wolf is down.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Okay, a bunch of wolf pelts here, perhaps for some type of armor crafting. I'm guessing it's just going to be sold there, but this chest definitely looks interesting. And I wonder if this is the one that Rigby was talking about. Let's check the codex. Look for 2 large statues with a chest in between them. This is the meeting point. Okay. This is where Rigby was supposed to meet Joby, but I guess it's never going to happen, or it didn't. It even looked like he sent out the letter. Okay, so we have a Chassin flat blade, which is 2-handed. I could really use this, or John could. John could really use this. 12.1 damage with a much higher critical chance than the maul. I'm guessing more armor penetration. Or maybe not because it's a maul. But we also have a great sword. And a letter. Okay, so let's take all. Okay, so this is a letter to Joby, Rigby's son. Excuse me, I need to get some little bit of water. My dear son, Joby, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I have had difficulty finding the Chassin to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumored to be gathering in the wilds in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her, and take care of our family. Your loving father, Rigby. Okay. Well, he did leave this nice greatsword here. Chassin flat blade. 2-handed. Do we have an attack value? We do. 68 plus 12. So let's equip this and see what happens. Now it is 80. Okay, was it 80 before? Oh, I'm sorry, it's changing the damage in the main hand. So let's see. 19.6 instead of 16.6, I think. 16. Yes, okay. So 19.6 now. 19.6, and that is quite a nice blade. I like the design on that, and the what is this called here? Some type of deflector. I do not know what that's called. Hilt? I believe this is the hilt, what you hold, but the thing that protects your hands, I do not know what that's called. Okay, time to head over here. Let's check the quest real quick. Make sure we are on track. Okay, we got the blood. The Grey Warden's cache. That's what we need. We did the hounds. And we still need to feed the prisoner, but I don't think that's going to happen unless I have some type of persuasion skill. Perhaps I can get another one of the... Okay, game is saving for some reason. Maybe there's some items around here. Okay, let's see. We got a rogue. We got an emissary. Okay, that emissary's doing quite a lot of damage. Okay, we got rogues. Okay, let's take care of that emissary now. Okay, Alistair is having trouble with that trap. Attack him. You get on the emissary. Jory, you get on the emissary.
We must be victorious.
Jory's having quite the trouble here. I need to put Alistair on the Hurlock. We'll take care of that Hurlock. Jory is down. Okay, that emissary is quite an issue. Alistair's almost down. And there's an archer.
Hey, no trampling my comrade.
I am armed.
Take care of this Hurlock. Come on, Alistair, what are you doing?
Yes.
Okay, one more Ginlock over there. And this should be it. Just barely made it through.
I shall do it.
If I can defeat this. Ginlock, which is gonna be close.
Shall be done.
Wow, just barely. That was awesome.
Very well.
Well, I hope they're not permadeath. One of your party members has fallen in combat. He or she has now sustained a serious injury. These injuries cause penalties that can only be cured with an injury kit or certain high-level spells. The injury is indicated by the small red icon that you can see above the quick bar. Right here. Okay, so Alistair right now has a wrenched limb. Penalty to attack speed. So do I have any injury kits? I do not. No injury kits. Okay. Perhaps some of these people will have some. Pouches of ashes. A small leather pouch containing ash ostensibly taken from cremated remains. And excerpt from local myths and legends. New codex. Okay. I want to kind of want to get rid of this. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was not able to see the end of it. Serves me right. For not
Wow,
paying
that
attention.
was... Okay, we've got multiple injuries here. So what needs to happen is... First off, let's read the codex, the new codex. A pinch of ashes. Okay, torn from a book on local myths and legends. The Kocari Wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Ostia and Nebunar, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. The legend says that Ostia grew up in the company of Gazaroth, a spirit of the earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Kocari Wilds. Gazaroth began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together, talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Ostia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. When Ostia met Nubinar, the two fell in love, and Ostia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend. But the spirits, angered and jealous, bade her begone. Gazaroth told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Ostia was horrified, and she fled from the enraged spirit. But when she began to miss Gazaroth, and on the day Nebunar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat, burned him, and brought his ashes to Gazaroth, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. There are legends among the Chassan that Gazaroth still haunts that lake, and that those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. Okay, so that's interesting. I think we did pick up the ashes of the spirit of what's his name, Nebunar. In memory of the contract with its beloved Ostia, Gazaroth will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. Excuse me. A note is scribbled in the margin between the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Teventer dome, maybe Gazaroth will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Okay, so it's over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Teventer dome. Okay. So we need to find the some kind of balcony or something looking over a dome. First off, we have these injuries. We sustained quite an amount of injuries. And I do not have any injury kits. That's something I should have bought. Let's give John here this Mud Idol's plus 10 cold resistance, which may be helpful here. I'm not seeing too many cold things, but you never know. Okay, hearing seems to be wolves or something. Oh, more rogues. 53 copper, 54 copper from that. Some elf fruit here. It's that same Mabari. Flour. Flask of acid. Venom. I wonder if I can throw that flask. Requires poison making. When thrown, this flask splashes acid, dealing nature damage to all creatures it hits. Okay. Kind of makes me wish that we had poison making. Well, with no way to cure the injuries, there's nothing we can do but move on. What is a statue of? Seems to be some type of... It's got like some kind of katana or something. Some type of worshipping thing? Saving game again. Okay, usually when that happens, that means something's going down. Yep, we've got some Darkspawn up here. Looks like a large Hurlock there. Actually, let's read the codex on these things. Creatures. Okay, let's read about the smaller one, the Genlock. These are the most common Darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough, Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill, even by magic. Then you have the larger Hurlocks. Taller than their Genlock cousins, the Hurlocks are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troops of the Darkspawn, a single berserking Hurlock can often be a match for numerous opponents at once. They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not there is a uniform standard to these markings. Emissaries. Oh, these are talking about the Hurlock emissaries now, the magic casters. Hurlock emissaries have also been known to appear during a blight. These Darkspawn are the only ones recorded as being capable of human speech and are often capable of employing magic. Human speech, huh? Okay, so we have some Hurlock. There's a Hurlock here, Hurlock here. Cannot determine that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use Davith to... Okay, there's stealth, and okay, so he has poison making. And he has knives out. But I thought I gave him a crossbow. Well, where did that crossbow go? Oh, there we go. Pinning shot. Here we go.
On it.
All right, here they come.
On it. Any last words? It's just
Okay, we'll just leave Davith to his thing there, and we will go back to John. Okay, Herlock down. John will take care of this Herlock. Herlock Alpha. That's a new one. Hopefully I can get that helmet. And the Herlock Alpha is down. A much easier fight than the one with the emissary. That one was very difficult. I think because he ran away and we had to chase him, and then it was more of an ambush type deal.
Very well.
Got some lyrium potions, some coins there. We have concentrated deathroot extract, which sounds cool. Although the deep blue-black color is attractive, clothing dyed with this liquid has proven unpopularly fatal to wear. Requires poison making. We also get an enchanted dagger, which we can give to Davith, but I believe he leaves at one point, so I'll just go ahead and keep that, or John will keep that. There's 20 fire bolts and 18 fire arrows, so I will take all of those. And I am not... Oh, yes. We need to find the dome. Because I believe, from what I remember, is after entering into this... under this archway here, a cutscene happens. So I don't want to trigger that right now. I want to find the dome... with the ashes, so we can summon the Gazaroth spirit by sprinkling the ashes of Nebunar. So here is... Okay, here is the dome. Here is the rocks. A lucky find. Alright, here we go. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Or leave this in. Okay, so let's sprinkle it. Oh, okay, we got combat here. Here's Gazaroth. He seems to have quite the amount of health. Not doing too much damage though. And Gazaroth is down. Now let us see what he has left. A potent health poultice. That was it. Okay. Oh, and a pile of rags. Enchanter's footing. Light boots. Mage boots. Plus 6 defense. Okay. Well, not for us. Oh well. Interesting, but not for a warrior. Can be sold for gold? Yes. Okay, time to go in here, and here is, before I do that, I'm going to go up here, check around, see if there is any kind of items to pick up, and there is not. So I will retrieve what I'm guessing is the archive in this broken chest, Warden's Cache.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Neither. I am a Grey Warden.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
I am John. You can call me John.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Okay, then who removed them? Because we definitely need them.
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Your mom?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird-talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Okay. Well, let's see. Are you the Witch of the Wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
Well, then... Well, why exactly are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
Well... Okay, I say we go with her, guys.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Okay, well, we do need to acquire the archive, so... Seems as this is the only
Greetings,
choice.
Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, damn it. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Well, I believe we need to get the archive, but I am no fool.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Okay. Well, thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
All right. Nice. We do not have to walk all the way back.
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you. Indeed.
Okay. So let's go turn this in and see what Duncan has to say. We finally have the 3 vials of blood, Darkspawn blood, for the what do you call it? Ritual, I guess.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yes, we have. We have the 3 vials of Darkspawn blood.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Okay. Are you going to tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Well, is this ritual going to kill us?
As could any Darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
This is
The more I
mildly
hear about
concerning.
this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Yes, yes. Please, calm down, Jory. There's nothing we can do about it
I
now.
only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Well, you make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those? Those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Okay. Well, let's just get on with this
We
then.
speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day
Jory is not
we
liking this.
shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Oh. Davith, are you okay? This is not good.
I am sorry, Davith.
Oh no.
Step forward, Jory.
Oh no.
I have a wife, a child. Had I known.
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Whoa.
I am sorry.
What the?
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the
I
greater
guess.
good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Well, I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all
You
made
could
in
have
vain.
restrained him or something.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some
Okay,
time.
thank you.
When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
The king? What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Wow. Well, that was something. That was traumatic. Let's level up here. I want to increase my constitution. And something for two-handed. We have powerful swings. Indomitable, which is a new one. Through sheer force of will, the character remains in control on the battlefield, gaining a slight increase to attack damage while being immune to stun or knockdown effects for the duration of this mode. And it lasts, I guess upkeep is 60? I don't know. I do not know what upkeep is. For now, we're going to go with powerful swings. So let me find powerful swings and put it in. Oh, it's already here. Okay. So I can have 2 of these active. I have another level up. Or wait a minute, what is happening here? Oh, I have 1 more point. I will get threaten. The warrior adopts a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee attack, drawing them away from other allies while this mode is active. Okay, I'm not really too much of a tank. Let's see what else. There's taunts. A mocking bellow catches the attention of nearby foes, increasing their hostility toward the warrior. Frightening appearance increases the effect. Okay, that's like more tank stuff. The character, this is Sunder Arms. The character attempts to hinder a target's ability to fight back rather than going directly for a killing blow. Unless the target passes a physical resistance check, it suffers a penalty to attack for a short time. Which is a prerequisite for the Shattering Blows, which is the character is an adept at destruction at death, and gains a larger damage bonus against golems and other constructs. Well, that's very specific. I'm going to go with Indomitable for now. Through sheer force of will, the character remains in control of the battlefield, gaining a slight increase to attack damage while being immune to stun or knockdown effects. Okay. I believe we have a new codex, which is or I'm guessing we do not. But we do have Morgan, but okay, it's quite short. Which of the wilds, such idle fancies, those legends, have you no minds of your own? Of herself, Morgan says little. She does not deny being a witch of the wilds, but beyond that, everything about her is in question. Okay, we can put the codex away, and I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and we will pick up next time. I'm not too sure what's going to happen now after the ritual, but I believe we have to go speak to Duncan and figure out what's going to happen next. Oh yes, that's right. There is a meeting with the king. So we need to go do that. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.